Yes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we'll be solving the LeetCode daily question, that is a count the number of special characters to. Now, this question is basically the extension of previous one, that is a special character 1. So in this question, what they basically said, so here we actually need to find a special character, and here the character is a special if all the occurrence of the lowercase character appears before the first uppercase character occurrence, right? In the previous question, that is of the part 1, they have said that a character is special if it appear in both cases, uppercase and lowercase. But here there is a subtle change in the question, that every lowercase occurrence of C means any character appears before the first occurrence, right? So I would show you two approaches how to solve it. So let's start with the first approach. So consider the first example, right? I will start with the first example. So here the word is are this particular word. So now in this approach, we will be maintaining the two array. First array will store the frequency of lowercase character, and second array will tell us that whether the character is present or not. Character means lowercase character, right? So you can see here that in this array the frequency of a is 2, b is 1, and similarly c is 1, right? Here we will only store lowercase character frequency, forget about uppercase right now. And similarly a, b and c is present lowercase character, so I'll mark them as a true. Okay, now I'll loop through this particular word string. So what I'll be doing, uh, initially when my I will be at index 0, so I'll see first whether this character is in lowercase. Yes, so I'll reduce its frequency by 1, right? So similarly when you reach I is equal to 2, see here we will stop at a uppercase character, right? When you encounter lowercase character, then you will decrease the frequency, and when you at uppercase character, any uppercase character, then you will stop. Now I'll tell you what to do when you reach at any particular uppercase character. So you can see here that my when I is equal to 2, so a is in uppercase, right? So and my frequency array is its status is like 0 1 1, right? So here I can see that frequency of lowercase character a is 0, and the corresponding marking, that is means lowercase presence, it says true, right? So what does it mean that when I am at index, this particular index 2, so big uppercase character a says whether do have we encountered the lowercase character, all the lowercase character, yes or no. See, if any of the lowercase character comes after this uppercase character, then this would have never been 0, right? It means it would have some value when it's present. It would never have been 0. So that is why here we can see that if the array's value means that particular character's frequency is in 0, and its presence is true, it means that all the occurrence of all the lowercase occurrence is followed by this uppercase letters, right? So we will increment our counter by 1. Now similarly, I what then next step is I'll mark them as a false, right? So that in the next iteration, if I encounter again a beggar case character, then I'll ignore it simply. Why? Because I have already counted. I have already visited it. So I'll mark it as a false, right? Now again I'll move to the I is equal to 3. So see, I is equal to 3 means it is a lower case. So I have decreased decrement the frequency, means it was 1 and now it is 0, right? So yeah, and since we didn't encounter uppercase character, so it will be true only. Now again you will see that at I is equal to 5, our frequency means we will look at our frequency array. Now it says that b is 0, right? B is 0, and its corresponding presence says yes, it is true. So what I'll do, I'll increment the counter by 1, and similarly I have done for the C character. So finally our answer would be 3. Now I'll show you the code how I have solved it using this approach. So yeah, so here we have a two array, that is the first is a frequency which is a vector of integer and second is a boolean, and initially the occurrence of every character is means firstly 0 and is present I have marked as false, right? Now this first loop, what it will do, if the character is lowercase, so I'll increment it and I'll say it's present true. And this second loop, so in this second loop what we will do, if character is in lowercase then I'll simply decrement the frequency. If character is in uppercase then I'll check whether it is present. Okay, true if it is present, and I'll see whether its frequency is 0. 0 means now it is no more present. Now its frequency is no more there in the array, right? So yes, if it is 0 and if present is true, then I'll increment it. Otherwise, and then after I'll say is present is equal to false. So when next time if I encounter again uppercase character that I have already previously encountered, then I'll simply ignore it, right? And yeah, that's how at the end of the loop we'll be having our answer. So I'll return simply counter. So that was my first approach. Now I'll also teach you and show you my second approach. So second approach is basically very simple, and I'll show from this LeetCode only. Yes. So second approach I'll explain you verbally because it is simple and easy to understand. So here in this approach, what I have done, so you can read the questions and you will get it. You will get it. So it says that every lowercase occurrence of C appears before the first uppercase occurrence of C. So what we can do, we can track we can track the last occurrence of a lowercase character and the first occurrence of the uppercase character, right? So by these you will get to know that if the last occurrence of the lowercase character comes after the first occurrence of the uppercase character, then it would never be a my answer. It would never be counted in my answer, means it is not a special character, right? But if the lowercase character, last lowercase character's index is less than the first uppercase character index, then yes, I'll count it in my answer, right? So that's what I have done here. So yeah, you can see that if it is lowercase, then I am setting its index value by I, and if it is uppercase, then I have to make sure that I should be store its first occurrence. So if it is -1, then only set its value, right? Otherwise not. So yeah, this loop will do it, and this second loop will check whether the LP of I, means a first occurrence of the last occurrence of lowercase character, is less than the first occurrence index. If yes, then increment the answer and yeah, look through the value and finally return the answer this particular. So I hope you understood, and if you still have any doubt, so you can ask me in the comment section and I'll definitely try to answer solve your query. If you like this video, then I would encourage you to like it, subscribe it, and share it to your friends. Thank you.